Okay, so let's look at the same thing as yesterday. Today, students will be able to simplify numeric and algebraic expressions using the law of exponents, including integral and rational exponents. So first, vocabulary. Exponential function, anything raised to the power of x will make a graph like this. So this is your parent function, y equals e to the power of x. Okay, so a power expression is 4 to the 6th power, something like that. The exponent in 4 to the 6th power is the 6, and the base in 4 to the 6th power is the 4. Multiplying powers with the same base, when you do that, you add the exponents. Okay, so 5 plus 3 is 8. 6 plus negative 2 is 4. When you're dividing powers with the same base, remember they have to have the same base, you're subtracting the exponents. So 4 minus 1 is 3, so on. Raising a power to a power, you multiply the exponents. 4 times 3 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6. But also notice that 3 was raised to the 3rd power as well. And then compound interest, we'll look at that another time. Exponential growth, when you look at it, reading it like a book, it's going up. Exponential decay, it's going down. Okay, so let's look at your worksheet. All right, problem number 1. Write it out if it's easier for you. So we have 4xxx, 4xxx. 4 times 4 is what? 16. And how many x's do we have? We have 6. Ta-da! Okay, now number 2. Let's write it out. We have 4 x's. How many times? 5 times, right? That's what that tells you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many x's is this all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So our answer is x to the 20th. All right. Let's look at number 3. Number 3. Now the first thing with number 3 that we're going to do is we're going to distribute what's in front. This times this. Okay, remember there's this negative 1 here. Don't forget about that. So let's do the negative, well, we'll write it out. Negative 1, x, x, x. And then we have 4, x, 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 x. What's negative 1 times 4? Negative 4. Then how many x's do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta-da! Okay. Now let's look at number 4. Remember this is a negative 1 here, so let's write that out. Negative 1, and then we have times 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many times do we need to do that? 2 times, because it tells you right here. So then we have times 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is negative 1 times 3? Times 3. Negative 9. How many a's do we have altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da! Writing it out really helps you to see what the rules are. Okay, so number 5. Number 5. How are we going to write this? How do we write it? A 2, and then 4 x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, then what? 3 y's. Is that it? Do that 3 times. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, y, y, y. 2, x, 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 y, y, y. Okay, so what do we do from here? Multiply our numbers. 2 times 2 is what? 4 times 2 is 8. How many x's do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many y's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Now remember, anytime there is a negative exponent attached to something, what does that mean? That's not your answer. It's going to go to the bottom. So it's c to the 6th on the bottom, and then what goes on top? A 1. That's it. Because there's nothing more there we can simplify. Okay, we're going to look at the last one. One more. One more, and the rest is up to you guys. So looking at this last one, our first step is to write out 7. Oh, wait, I didn't hit this. Okay, so this is what I always do. Whenever I see negative exponents, I always circle them and what they're attached to, because that lets me know that those are in the wrong spot. Okay? So what stays on top? The 7. Then what are we putting on bottom? X to the 9th and y. You don't have to put y to the 1st because we already know that that's technically to the 1st. You can't simplify anything, so that's your answer. Okay? So you should be able to do the rest of the worksheet on your own today. Come by and check it with me before you turn it in. Okay? Be sure to show me all your work or you will not get credit.